Manila, Manila, I keep coming back to Manila. Simply no place like Manila. Manila, I'm coming home.
The second largest archipelago in the world, the Philippines. It is made up of 7,641 islands, beloved for its 36,000 plus kilometers of pristine white sand beaches, but it has more to offer than its sandy stretches. From its bustling capital Manila and charming colonial towns to island hopping and volcanic vistas, the Philippines offers history, culture, nature, and most of all adventures in many different aspects of it. To give you a better idea of this fascinating country, here are 5 interesting facts about the Philippines. The Philippines will not be denied when it comes to shopping malls, as it possesses 3 of the world's largest shopping malls. In the Philippines, shopping is a big affair. SM Megamall, SM North EDSA, and SM Mall of Asia are 3 of the world's 10 largest retail complexes. The SM North EDSA is the largest mall, with a floor area of 498,000 square meters. To put it in perspective, SM North EDSA is bigger than the Vatican City. The Supermall is located in Manila, Quezon City. Even if you're not a self-proclaimed shopaholic, it's still worth the trip to take a peek at the Sky Garden, while thinking of how busy Manila is, while looking at the traffic below it. Have you ever think you are texting too much? If you are a Filipino, then probably you are texting too much. Because the Philippines has been called the text capital of the world due to the large volume of short messaging system or SMS traffic exchange in the country. It has been estimated that the number of cellular phone subscribers in the Philippines reached over 230 million and is still growing at a rapid rate. Because of the highly social nature of Philippine culture and the affordability of SMS compared to voice calls, SMS usage shoot up, and texting quickly became a popular tool for Filipinos to keep in touch with their friends and loved ones. Filipinos used texting not only for social but also for political purposes, as it allowed the Filipinos to express their opinions on current events and political issues. As a result, it became a powerful tool for Filipinos in promoting or denouncing certain issues and was a key factor during the 2001 EDSA II revolution, which overthrew then-President Joseph Estrada.
Against the 14 fouls already committed by Crispa. 102 to 93, 9 points by Crispa, 2 minutes and 21 seconds.
If you ask any Filipino what sport they enjoy, they will simply tell you, basketball. It is the most likely answer, and I doubt it wouldn't be. Because the Philippines is the home of Asia's first basketball league, and basketball is a national obsession in the Philippines, from die-hard fans to young PBA hopefuls. Filipinos really do love and cherish this game, and it's thought that the love affair began under American colonial rule during the early 20th century, when it was first introduced into the public school system as a women's game. Today it's everywhere, from makeshift hoops on street corners to dedicated sports centers. The Philippines Professional League, or PBA, is Asia's first and also one of the oldest in the world, second only to the NBA, and yes, what you heard is facts. When it comes to modes of public transportation, the Philippines won't actually be beaten, as they have one if not the most catchy public vehicle in the world, their signature, jeepney. Jeepneys are the poor man's transport in the Philippines, from Batanes to the National Capital Region, Manila, and down to Davao City, in Mindanao. Found only in the Philippines, the versatile, durable and colorful jeepney is truly a mestizo, half local and half foreign, reflective of the national character of this uniquely Asian country. Its engine is imported, mostly from Japan, as surplus or second-hand material. However, its body or chassis is designed by artistic, Filipino auto builders or the so-called mecanico, who adorn it with variegated images, bouncing psychedelic colors and eardrum-breaking sounds. An average jeepney can normally seat 20 adult passengers. But in the remote areas in the countryside where transport is scarce, the versatile jeepney is typically overloaded. Passengers often ride with non-human cargoes like farm produce or even animals. Jeepneys began plying the streets of Manila after World War II, when U.S. soldiers left thousands of unserviceable jeeps. An entrepreneurial Caviteño named Leonardo Sarao saw in them a business opportunity for mass transport. He then remodeled the Jeep to increase its functionality by extending the body to accommodate at least twice the number of passengers and by putting some railings at the back and top for extra passengers to cling to, and still leave some room for cargoes. When these GI Jeeps ran out of supply, Sarao began importing surplus engines from Japan. Today, Sarao Motors proudly stands in Las Piñas City where the original jeepney is still being produced. Aside from the panoramic views that you can witness and enjoy in the Philippine archipelago, there is this certain culture of the Filipinos that made them purely distinct with the others. This is the usual practice of the typical Filipinos by using the tabo or dipper in English, and timba or pail in cleaning themselves, or bathing. Far different from the classic bathtubs and showers of the neighboring countries, most of the Filipinos still stick to their own way of cleaning, and removing the stains and dirt from their bodies. Although the modernization of the world affects the taste and preferences of some, but still majority of the Filipinos choose to do this practice, or naka gawian. And if you ask a Filipino why they still use tabo and timba for bathing, the most likely answer is, because it conserves water, therefore it lessens the water bill, and to ensure that no Filipina mother would nag and get angry for wasting water. So, that's our 5 interesting facts about the Philippines. What's yours? Care to share it down on the comment section below, and we hope that you liked this video.